Chalo, we'll shift to anchoring now. And since we are talking about anchoring, let's just talk about Gaurav Kapoor because all of us have grown up. And for me personally, I've been a huge Gaurav Kapoor fan since a long time. मतलब all of us, मेरे को लगता है मेरे generation के तो सब लोग since IPL started and we saw extra
Absolutely.
innings, all of us became Gaurav Kapoor fans and even his other work. So obviously, we all agree that he has made anchoring an exciting job for youngsters like us, but would you go on to say that he has paved the way for all new and upcoming sports anchors in India? Like, would you give him that accolade कि इन्होंने ही pave किया है पूरा way for all sports anchors in India?
Absolutely. Give him that certificate already. और बाकी anchors का तो मेरे को पता नहीं. But for me, I don't know if you guys know the story. I mean, when I started out, I was just this desperate kid. I was in law school and I just
Yeah,
wanted to get a break, right?
yeah,
And I am that kind. Like you guys texted me, right? I was
yeah.
this guy. I would just text. I would say, sir, please, sir, I'm a law student. I want to do this, that. And I happened to watch a Gaurav Kapoor talk at SRCC. It's still on YouTube, by the way.
Okay.
And because I was researching, I just wanted to know everything about what these guys do, right?
Yeah,
How sports broadcasters operate. And there
yeah.
was this talk Gaurav Kapoor gave. At the end of which he gave an email. He said, a lot of people come here, give you all gyan, but never open doors for you. I'm here, I'm giving you all the gyan, but I'm also opening doors for you. Typical Gaurav Kapoor. I've come to know him for 5 years now almost. And
Yeah.
he just gave his email ID, and I was the first one to shoot an email. Said, sir, I want an internship. And so IPL 2016 was just about to begin. I knew he
Hmm.
was going to do extra innings for Sony.
Yeah.
So I said, sir, if there's an opportunity at extra innings, I'll intern, sir. I'll bring you coffee. I'll do whatever. Some shit like that. Yeah, some silly teenage shit. Uh,
Yeah.
didn't respond, right?
Hmm.
And I
Okay.
also got busy with my college. In the
Yeah.
meanwhile, because I'd already written for Sportskeeda back
Hmm.
then,
Okay.
I'd started writing for Sportskeeda. I wrote 14 articles. All of them got rejected. My 15th
Hmm.
article was an out of frustration article on Virender Sehwag's retirement. He'd retired,
Okay.
and I don't know if you guys remember, he'd retired. Then he said, "Oh no, I'm not retiring." So there was this 3-day period where he said, oh, "Okay, I've retired," and then there were news that he's not retired. And then he said, "Okay,
Hmm.
finally I'm retired." So I wrote a piece on somewhere on the lines of कि वो खेलता था तभी भी he was this guy who kept you on the edge of your seats. Even in his retirement, he's kept you on the edge of your seats. I wrote
Yeah.
that, submitted it. I never thought it would get published because 14 नहीं published हुए थे. तो मेरे को लगा कुछ तो
Hmm.
problem है writing में. Also because
Hmm.
I was a law student, I used to write a lot like a lawyer, long sentences, tough words, and stuff
Yeah.
like that. I submitted it and I forgot about it. We had our exams, semester exams. I dived into them, and as old as that makes me sound and makes us sound for that matter, those were the days जब data unlimited नहीं होता था phone पे.
Yeah.
तो वो 1 GB
Right.
data होता 250 rupees में 250 300 whatever 1 GB data. So you couldn't keep
Yeah.
data on all day, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I didn't keep data on, and because there were exams, I didn't really want distractions, so I didn't really switch the data on for a long time. Didn't check my email.
Yeah.
The next thing I do, I was just browsing through Facebook one night after studying, and I see यार ये मेरे जैसा article लग रहा है Sportskeeda के page पे. Who's this? I open it and I see it's my article. It's gotten 22,000 shares within 8 hours of
Oh.
being published. It went viral. It went viral. I had my version of Tanmay's raid, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was like, wow. And then I opened my email and I saw I had 3 emails from Sportskeeda who were saying, oh, we liked your writing. Would you like to write more for us? And I knew they were doing videos. So I said, sir,
Yeah.
तो ठीक है. I also host. Do you want an anchor? I can intern. I can do it for free. Just tell me. So they were very kind. They said, we'll patch you to Akash Iyer, who does videos for us. Akash being Akash, who's also come to be a very dear friend now, works at Netflix. I kept emailing him. He kept either not seeing them or perhaps he had a data problem as well. Didn't see my emails. I kept emailing Akash, please, this, that, law student, and all sob stories. One day, Akash texts me, okay, full stop, come, full stop. That's it. Those are the 2 words. And I left. I left Ahmedabad. I'm not kidding you. I left Ahmedabad. I arranged a PG for myself in Jeevan Bhima Nagar, Bangalore. I'd never been to the south of India. To be in Bangalore
Oh.
where people don't speak your language, I was conned on my first day. An auto
Oh.
wala, rickshaw wala, Yeah, charge me 400 rupees for around 2 kilometers. That bad, right? That's how it started. I went into
Yeah.
the Sportskeeda offices. I meet Akash, and Akash looks at me and is like, I said, Akash, you said, okay, come. What are you saying? Yeah, oh, yeah. But then I had a great journey at Sportskeeda. In the meanwhile, and I'm sorry if this seems like I'm digressing, I'm not. It's a longer story. Because I'd written to Gaurav Kapoor as well, remember?
Yeah.
Gaurav Kapoor replied to my email. But because of that silly data thing, and because we didn't have Wi-Fi in our shitty hostel, I'm sorry for that word. We didn't have Wi-Fi in our hostel. I had no way to check that email. I mean, we had Wi-Fi, but the last few days we didn't. So I flew to Bangalore. I was there in Bangalore, and then one day I just checked my email and I said, "Wow, Gaurav Kapoor's responded." Gaurav had said, "I may not have anything for you on extra innings, but I have a production house where I may have something for you." The only problem was this email was sent to me 15 days back. I was
Oh my God.
opening the Gaurav Kapoor's email 15 days back, sitting in an office in Bangalore. And I was like, kya kismat hai? Kya kismat hai? Okay. I then, because I don't know, it makes me sound like a low-key stalker, but I kept checking his Twitter. He tweeted one photo of this massive South Indian food spread, and he said, "Love to be back in Bangalore." He was covering a game. I took that screenshot, replied to that email of Gaurav saying, "I'm so sorry, Gaurav. I had these commitments, college, exams. Can we please meet? I know you're in Bangalore. I'm also in Bangalore." He responds the next morning. He says, "I'm sorry, I'm off to the airport. Next time I'm in Bangalore, we'll definitely meet." Next time I see his photo again, I see him on TV again. I write that email again. This time he doesn't respond. He reaches back to wherever, I think Delhi. He was in Delhi covering games. He's like, "I'm sorry, I'm in Delhi. Next time we'll meet." Third time I tell him again. Third time there's no response. Fourth time I see him again. Fourth time I email him again. This time he says, "I am so sorry. I'm again back on my way to Bombay. The next time I'm in Bangalore, we will meet." The next time I email him again. And this time, I think by this time he was also like, "यार इससे मिलके खत्म करो, ये पीछा नहीं छोड़ने वाला." So his version of, like Akash's version was okay, full stop, come, full stop. GK being GK, GK's version was Ritz Carlton, second floor, coffee shop, come wearing a bright yellow shirt and hold a red rose in your hand so that I'm able to identify. And like an idiot, because yaar, apne liye yaar, Gaurav Kapoor is me. This nobody, this one guy who's done all of 3 videos at Sportskeeda. Gaurav Kapoor is me too. I took that seriously. If you go down my Instagram profile, I didn't have a bright yellow shirt.
Yeah.
And I couldn't buy a rose because I couldn't find a rose. So I genuinely searched for a rose, by the way. I wore a white shirt. I wore a bloody blazer in the month of May, April. I think it was 21st April or something. In Bangalore, I wore a blazer and went. And I'm sitting in that hotel lobby like an idiot. I sat right on the opposite side of the coffee shop because there was, to be fair to me, there was a coffee machine there as well. I thought this is the coffee shop. I kept sitting there, and little did I know that Gaurav Kapoor was waiting for me for around 30 minutes in what was the actual coffee shop. Okay, anyway, meanwhile, I've had my stargaze fixed on all of RCB players. This is playoffs time. This is qualifier 1. RCB are playing Gujarat Lions. Gujarat Lions are top points table that year.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
That season.
I'll show you it. Like, this is the only sports person poster I have. It is AB de Villiers.
Oh, AB. Okay.
And that match. Wow.
Yeah, I saw him walking past, and I was like, "Good luck for the game, AB." And he was like, because I was sitting there like a fool. Everyone else was either dressed in Gujarat Lions colors or RCB colors because this entire hotel had the team housed in it. There was one idiot in a blazer in a crisp white shirt. Like it was difficult to distinguish me from the hotel staff. It's just that they had their name badges, I didn't have mine. So he must have thought I'm some hotel staff, something like that. So I wished him. I wished Virat Kohli. I saw Daniel Vittori. I saw all these guys. I saw Watson. मेरा स्टार गेजिंग तो हो गया लाइफ में कोहली को करीब से देखकर गुड लक कैप्टन बोल दिया आई से यार गौरव कपूर आज मिलेगा कि नहीं मिलेगा ईमेल करूं क्या करूं आई डिडंट हैव हिज फोन नंबर बैक सो आई ईमेल्ड हिम अगेन गौरव आई एम वेटिंग कॉफी शॉप like I'm also at the coffee shop and the the kind soul that he is. He came searching for me, found me. And then now is the Gaurav Kapoor story. And I wanted to give you all this build up to show you how I was a nobody. And Gaurav Kapoor is the face of Indian TV. He's the face of live sports in this country. He's the king of live TV, man. He sat me down, bought me coffee, very nice coffee, and heard me. Like the two of you are, he heard my story. He listened to every word. He was like, sometimes it happens, you meet these big people because they're so busy, because there's so much going on. He had to cover a game, right? And this wasn't game 34 in the IPL 2016.
Yeah.
This was qualifier 1. RCB versus Gujarat Lions, Virat Kohli's golden year, right? All of that. This is all to just give you context of how big a day it was. And yet, Gaurav Kapoor sitting there, he might, I don't know. So see, their schedules are really packed. He could easily have slept for an extra hour, right? He was traveling straight from another center, perhaps a Kolkata or wherever. He could have easily slept an extra hour. Just a second. Yeah. He could have easily slept an extra hour. He didn't. He heard my stories. He watched my silly videos. I did all of 3 or 4 walks pops for Sportskeeda. He watched them. And he was just the kindest person. Then when we started going off, he was very kind. He said, okay, let me see. I have a production house that's doing work for the Mumbai Indians. And I'd love to have you on our team. I was like, yeah. But that was it. That meeting ended. I of course kept writing for Sportskeeda, did an entire IPL for Sportskeeda. Facebook Live was starting off back then. And it was a big thing. Sportskeeda was doing really well, great traction. I had a great time at Sportskeeda, learned a lot. But I kept writing after that because I didn't really have a lot of ability to make videos. I kept writing and I kept sending those to GK on email as well as on Facebook because I discovered his profile, but I couldn't add him as a friend because of course he would get so many friend requests.
You get to follow them.
Only he can add you as a friend. Yeah, you can't add him. And back then there was no follow feature. I would just spam him. I'd perhaps be in his other inbox. Right? I think one day he just planned to open that other's inbox and saw my messages and read my articles. And his message was, when are you free from university next? I say, sir, November. He's like, come work for us. And again, like, I didn't know anything. I'd been to Bombay when I was a kid. I'd never been to Bombay after that. Right? I was in 4th standard around 2004. And just like that, I came to Bombay. That was my first real stint with Bombay, right? The tourist की तरह आते हो तो अलग बात है. But फिर local का पहला धक्का लगता है. Now तो I've been living there for what 3 years. और जब local का पहला धक्का लगता है, जब रिक्शा वाला पहले बार मना करता है, ठंडा वड़ा पाव खाता है और पेट भर जाता है. So all of that happened to me in that journey. They liked my work. I worked on initial pilots of Breakfast with Champions and another project that Oak Tree was doing at that time. India Plays. So I worked on that. They liked my work and they said, would you like to come and work for the Mumbai Indians, IPL 2017? That's the dream journey. I worked for the Mumbai
Indians.
Indians.
मैं तो सोच रहा हूँ मतलब CricBuzz के पहले you have had so much ऐसा like big experiences like working with GK even before CricBuzz. That would have been amazing.
Yeah. To just watch him work, and he's that kind of a person, you know. I don't know, man. I don't know why he did that, why he does that to so many people. But the fact that he does, and the fact that he's so invested in uplifting others, in uplifting so many others, it's not even funny. I keep saying this on every platform that I go, because had he not put me on that rocket ship to the Mumbai Indians, I wouldn't have been here. Because had he not put me there, I wouldn't have had visibility. Had I not had visibility, people at CricBuzz would not have discovered me, and it's just a cycle. So yeah, Gaurav Kapoor, to answer your question, finally, I think after 30 minutes, Gaurav Kapoor not only paves the way, he pays for your ticket, and it's a one-way ticket to Dreamland.
Crazy. That's crazy.
This is going to be our title. Gaurav Kapoor not only paves the way, he paves the way for your dreams.
That's what a good producer does.